Okay, module 2 is shorter. It's only 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks. And we're really focused on applying. I want you to apply what you've learned about methods and a little bit about methodologies, but mostly the focus really is methods. I want you to apply that to your work in this module. And so you're going to work through some assignments just to show me that you've picked up on. And so when I ask you to annotate, because that's the first assignment, annotate an article, you're really focused on the methods and the rhetorical choices and the rhetorical moves that the author made that you've now picked up on because we've had direct instruction on methods and methodologies. So if we go all the way back to the introduction to the research methods book, where it's like, too many of us, myself included, I took a research methods class, but it was like, come up with a research question and then we're going to start finding grant funding that you can actually find and then we're not going to show you how. But there was never any discussion on research method. And then I got all the way to the dissertation and my advisor was like, you should go back and take that class, but you don't actually have time to do it because you need to finish. And I'm like, so wait, what? So what we're trying to do is not reify that hot mess and instead do direct instruction on what is this, and then I'm going to give you the exact spaces where this knowledge is supposed to be applied. So this knowledge and what we're focused on in this course would have been a part of the hidden curriculum previously. Either you picked up the methods because you did enough reading and you picked up the methodologies because you did enough reading, or you're going to fail out at the thesis process. Like, that was the old model. We're making massive changes to that, and this course is one of them. And so module 2 of this particular course is designed to give you the spaces to apply that learning so that you have the start of those pieces as you move forward. Okay, so when you get to the research project plan, make it as individual to your thesis project, if that's what you're doing, as you need. That's perfect. That's the whole point. For the following the conversation, if there are professional organizations that you want to follow for professional reasons, talk about those. I would also recommend that you look for ones that are specific to your research. What is going on? What are people talking about? Where can you join that? I mean, I will tell you, I've been studying play for a while, and I just recently, within the last 6 months, stumbled across a community that talk about play. And it's been refreshing to see people talk about this idea similar ways to me, instead of getting caught up in the game, because that's a problem that we have in play studies, where it's like, well, I'm talking about play and I mean chance, and so then I just happen to have dice here, so I have to pull out a game artifact or a game mechanic to then describe the play. But play should be able to stand by itself. Super random tangent. I found an organization. So like, this is something that you continue to do throughout the duration of your career, wherever your career takes you. So this is just one practice now. Most of you have already been doing this. That's amazing. Now you're doing it for credit. And then as you continue to go with the thesis proposal, this is really just for you to help make your decision. Is the thesis the way that you want to go? Because you don't have to. We do have the digital portfolio option for students in the MA program as well. In the MAD program, it is required to do the digital portfolio. So if you have questions about anything in this module, send me an email or come to office hours.